Today I'm making a video that I'm really excited to share with you all because it's different from a lot of the other videos I've put on my channel in the past. We're going to be going over some exclusive statistics that I have never included before to really understand how much XRP you need to hold in order to get rich in the middle term, not just in the next couple of days, but over the next couple of years. There's a number I found that's about 10,000 XRP, and we'll be talking about it in the next video. Please make sure you almost hit the like button so everyone in the XRP military can see it. Let's start with some of the records. To find out how much XRP people really want to keep coming back, I'm looking at statistics about the American economy. Since the American economy is the richest in the world, I want to know where most Americans are. If that doesn't make sense to you right now, just stay here and I'll explain all the numbers in a moment. But first, we want to see how many Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Right now, about half of Americans say they do. So if you have a little savings, you're already well ahead of most Americans. This raises the question, do you want to be rich? If you want to be at the top of society, how much XRP should you keep? I'm going to give you some stats from the XRP ledger, and then we'll go see what percentage of Americans are wealthy and what kind of wealth they have so that we can make a system of success for all of you amazing people. While we look at the XRP ledger stats, the most important thing to note is that most holders have between 0 and 500 XRP. As you can see, there are about 4.6 to 4.7 million debts with between 0 and 500 XRP. There is a big drop off at the 500 to 1,000 level, and then you can see a bit of an increase from 1,000 to 5,000 XRP. But then I think it gets really interesting around here to the 100,000,000,000,000,000 level because there are a lot of people in this range. However, you can see a huge drop off in the number of debts everywhere from there, with the exception of 100,000 to 500,000 XRP, where there are about 280,000,000,000. But here's something really important. If you add up all the individual holders of XRP from all the different bills, you can see that there are about 6 to 7 million people protecting XRP. And as I said before, the vast majority of them have between 500 and 0 XRP. This clearly matches the number of Americans who say they live paycheck to paycheck. Since people who live paycheck to paycheck may only have a small amount of cash in their accounts to pay their bills or no money at all because they just paid all of their bills. You can see that this looks a lot like this. Most XRP holders may be buying it and then selling it to pay their bills or something along those lines, hoping to make some short-term money, which makes sense. So here's the first deal. If you guys really want to get rich, the best way to start setting yourself apart is to get better at managing your money. That's step one to becoming rich. So if you guys can't do this and keep spending all your money until there's nothing left in your accounts, I'm sorry to say that you'll never be rich. That's step one for a lot of you. And if you're still not convinced, keep reading because I'm going to show you some other really cool stats that will show you how you can definitely become very rich. You can get a 10% bonus when you have $100,000. That's $100,000 free. $1,000, 100 free dollars, you know it's a big amount. And most exchanges don't offer it. And you get a lot of other benefits too when you sign up through my link, like up to $10,000 in extra bonuses per person. And even better, you can see all of my trades in my Discord server once you've signed up for BTCC. All you have to do after that is join my Discord, and you can see all of my trades as well. With free money, bonuses, and lower fees, you can really help yourself get to 10,000 XRP holdings or more and become very wealthy in the future. We now need to talk about the wealth in the United States. As you can see, the wealth is surprisingly concentrated, with the richest 1% of households holding a huge portion of the country's wealth. Today, the richest 1% of Americans hold about 31% of the country's wealth. You can see that this range went down a bit to 27% in 2022, but it is back up to about the same level in 2024. This is because wealth has once again become more concentrated, with the richest 10% of Americans holding about the same amount of wealth as they did in 2021. About 60% of all wealth was held by the bottom 50% of Americans, who only had 2.6% of the US dot's wealth. This wealth, this again strongly correlates with the XRP ledger right here, and this is a good representation of American wealth. So to get out of this, capitalist trap, what you need to do is hold capital. That's a simple answer right here. You can see that this is a nice, pretty good deal. As you can see, 90% of holders are in this 500 to 0 range. If you want to be in the top 10%, which holds 60% of all the wealth, The first thing you need to do is get out of this 500 to 20 range and above the drop off range here, which is between 10,000 and 25,000. If you do this, you will secure an insane amount of money. So here's the deal. If you have, say, 25,000 XRP or 10,000 XRP, that's not a crazy amount of money. It's just over $2 per coin. So just for the sake of math, if you have 25,000 XRP, you're just above $50,000 in holdings, which isn't always like extreme wealth. But the deal here is that 10% of holders are above that. So if you have 25,000 XRP, you're above the top 10%. You're actually just above the top 3 to 2% of holders. So if you're in the top 2%, you're already very wealthy by XRP terms. And if the price of XRP goes up even more, you'll get even richer. So there you have it, the coat with XRP. Today, we just came off of a big correction, and there are some strong signs that we're ready for a big rally in the new year. So yeah, now is the time to accumulate before the next big rally. You guys had the chance to buy a lot of XRP at 50 cents way back when I was talking about it, and you did. I know you'll have another chance to buy it around $2.14 before another big rise, and I'm sure many of you will be kicking yourself for not buying it at that price. It's possible that some of you aren't feeling bad about not buying extra at 50 cents, but now you are, and you have the chance to buy something again to make things right.